Yahoo and welcome back to my channel, everyone. My name is Mara and today I have another review for you guys because I have watched Hellbound on Netflix and my opinion about this show might be a little bit controversial because I know that there are a lot of people out there that love this show. I am not so sure about that. If that sounds interesting to you, keep watching. Well, guys, like I said, let's get straight into it. I'm talking about the Korean, dark fantasy drama that is called Hellbound. It hit Netflix last year and has one season with only 6 episodes. Each of those episodes is between 40 to 60 minutes long, and I have to say, I am not that impressed with this show. This is yet again another show that is based off of a webtoon that has the same name, Hellbound. And like I said, this is a dark fantasy drama from Korea. Again, another show from Korea. I'm very happy that Korean and in general Asian movies and shows are getting such a big exposure, but also I think that doesn't mean that everything that comes from there is golden. And this show is a Netflix original again and is about supernatural beings that are suddenly popping up everywhere and dragging people to hell, which is why this show is called Hellbound. And supposedly these people were sinners, which is why these beings, punish them, kind of kill them, and take them to hell. And this is also the first K-drama that has ever been shown at the Toronto Film Festival, the Toronto International Film Festival. God, that's a mouthful. And they showed the first episode of this drama at the festival, and people were totally into it. People were very excited about this show. And when this show hit Netflix last year in September, it just went straight to the top and even pushed off Squid Game from the throne, which was quite interesting to me because when I first saw the first episode, I was like, yeah, okay, it's a good episode and it's quite interesting. The concept is interesting and stuff. And then I continued watching until the end of this episode and I got kind of confused, and was not really sure what I was watching and if I liked it or not. So I kind of paused after that. I was not sure if I wanted to continue this show. And actually, until recently, when I felt a little bit, not a little bit, quite sick after I got my booster vaccine, I decided, I'm just in bed, so let's continue watching the last 5 episodes, and that is what I did. And I have to say that even though this was quite interesting to watch, and even though the effects and everything were nice, I have to mention, by the way, that this is an R-rated, 18 plus show, which I don't really understand because if you've watched my recent review for the also Korean show All of Us Are Dead, which is a zombie apocalypse kind of survival show, then you know that this one was rated 16 and this had much more blood and gore and violence than Hellbound. So I'm not quite sure how Netflix decided to make this an R-rated 18 plus and the All of Us Are Dead a 16 doesn't really make sense to me, but okay. And the acting was okay. I felt the characters in Hellbound didn't really mean anything to me because we didn't really have enough time to really build a relationship with them and to be invested in them. So I kind of didn't really care, for the characters. So even though, people were dragged to hell, I didn't care at all. And I also have to say that the supernatural beings that are coming to drag you to hell also look very, CGI-ish, of course, because they were probably made at the computer, and I could definitely see that. To me, it didn't really look good, so people get burned, you know, before they go to hell and before they die. So that was okay to watch, I guess, and the effect was okay to watch. But like I said, the supernatural beings looked kind of weird to me, so it didn't, you know, say quality to me. And I also have to say that there were also some characters, or specifically one character, that was just so annoying to me. He was so loud. He was supposed to be a streamer or kind of YouTuber or whatever. And he was just, you know, yelling into the camera, being loud and obnoxious. And it was just so annoying to me. It was almost not bearable for me, which is why I paused after the first episode, because he kind of ruined the whole thing for me. Like I said, I continued watching the show, but I was not really into it. I know a lot of people say that it is so good, and you know, people told me I have to continue watching the show, and that's what I did, but I'm not really, you know, happy about it. I also felt that yes, we had 6 episodes with about an hour, you know, length to it. So in total, 6 hours of time that we invested into this show. And I felt that was just too much, you know. They could have made a movie out of this. Of course, I don't know about the webtoon. I don't know what story is going to happen in the near future. So I can't really say how much storyline we are, you know, looking forward to, kind of, because I'm not really looking forward to it. So definitely there are other shows on Netflix, even Korean shows on Netflix, that I feel are much better. I definitely, like I said previously, recommend to you All of Us Are Dead. That show is really good. If you don't have like 12 hours to spare, then please watch #Alive, which is also a zombie movie, a Korean one, which is also much better, I think, than Hellbound. So I don't really understand the excitement and the fuss for Hellbound. I will definitely not watch it again like I did with Squid Game. And like I said, I don't really, you know, recommend it. If you have watched Hellbound, then please let me know in the comments below. Tell me if you liked it, if you didn't like it, and if you liked it, why you liked it so much. And for today, this is, I guess, my really, really short review for the Netflix show Hellbound. And I hope you have a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. And I will see you in my next review or in my next video. And until then, stay real, keep it real, and bye bye.